What's good, everybody? So I just wanted to make a video. I haven't made a video in a couple of days. My last video was the Redskins and Browns preseason one review. So I wanted to make a video, talk about some league news and some Redskins news. So we're gonna talk about the Trent Williams saga and how that's been playing. So yesterday, supposedly the Redskins were having trade talks, but they're shutting everything down right now. They're listening to offers, but they're not accepting any. Adam Schefter, the ESPN reporter, said that the Redskins at the minimum should receive a first and a sixth, and I'm pretty sure a second. So hopefully, even I still want Trent to be here, but if we do have to trade him, which probably will happen most likely, second, and sixth would be good, and hopefully a player caliber. Some teams that are thrown out there are New England, Miami, and I think just those two major, because Houston's desperately needing a left tackle, and they actually have Jadeveon Clowney, who's I think holding out. I think he wants a contract extension. If that's not the case, so there's some trade talks between him, but I think we really need to keep Trent. I keep saying that, but I know he won't be here. The relationship it's being destroyed every single day thus far. So trades, hopefully. I know they would want a second round pick for next year, the Redskins, because we gave up our second rounder this year and last year from Montez Sweat. But essentially, we just gave up our one second round pick because Montez Sweat was our second round pick this year. But anyway, that's the case. I think he's going to hold out during the season, and I think we would, if he's not there week one, which most likely he won't, we trade him, get some picks, hopefully a valuable player. And yeah, I mean, Jadeveon Clowney coming to Washington, that would be pretty cool. I know Ryan Kerrigan's a little up there in age, and I know he's been loyal and everything, but his contract expires in maybe, I think, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years, I think. And I just think that if we have Clowney and Sweat, oh, that's going to be a great defensive line. The front seven's already great with Allen, Payne, and Ioannidis, Settle, Brantley. And we have Reuben Foster, Shawndale Hamilton, Landon Collins, Josh Norman, Jimmy Moreland, Monte Nicholson. The defense is going to be good, but that's just a what-if situation. So in other news, we have to talk about our arch enemies, the Dallas Cowboys. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. Stephen A. Smith talked about how, and you know that man hates the Cowboys, but he said they never let him down. And man, now with Elliott holding out and Dak Prescott wants $40 million a year, he turned down a $30 million a year contract for 40. He wants $40 million a year. I mean, man, can it get any better? I know the Trent Williams saga is happening, but at least we have the Prescott saga, and we can look at that and just sit back and laugh and drink our, I guess, I don't know what football, sit back and drink our water. That was awkward. But anyway, so that's happening. Elliott's still holding out. I'm pretty sure Cooper wants a contract. I don't know how they're going to keep all three. I think Jones is doing this for advertising because the Dallas Cowboys, the reason why they're considered America's team, which I don't think they're America's team, the New England Patriots are, of course, America's team, but the way is because us as NFL fans, not just Cowboys fans, we always have them. They're always on our tongue. We always talk about them, and I think this is just a way, advertisement/propaganda to show that, oh yeah, Dallas is still relevant. We're in the news and everything. But Prescott, $40 million a year. I mean, Prescott, I know he has the second to most wins since 2016, just behind Tom Brady. But man, I don't think he's worth that much, man. I think he's underrated. A lot of people don't appreciate him, but $40 million a year is a lot, and it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. So let's move on to the next topic. Antonio Brown. This guy is something else, man. Like one day I think like he's an actor. The next day he comes back to reality. This man at one point had his mustache. It was blonde. It was blonde. Like if you watch The Shop, I think, or was it before that, his mustache was blonde. And of course he dyed it back. Gotta remember, he has to be professional now. But this guy is a diva, man. A couple of days ago, he threatened to retire, and because the NFL had given him and applied the new rule to these new helmets, which are supposed to become more safe for these NFL players, and he's like, oh no, this helmet doesn't, this distracts me from catching balls, blah 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 blah. When clearly, I'm pretty sure that's just the excuse of something. And also, a couple weeks ago in France, he was taking cryotherapy. He was in his chamber, and like he wasn't wearing the proper footwear, and his feet are messed up and everything. And I think that's why he's held out of practice right now at the Raiders training camp. It's crazy, man. I can't wait to watch Hard Knocks and see that threat, how John Gruden would react. It's gonna be hilarious, man. My goodness. I mean, don't get me wrong. Antonio Brown, that guy's on the field. He's arguably the best wide receiver in the league. But the guy's a prima donna, man. You can't have that much drama. And I'm pretty sure the people that are laughing right now are the Pittsburgh Steelers. But now the league told him, yeah, we're not changing the helmet, and he's gonna be like, and on social media he said that, yeah, I'm not gonna retire. I think he was a way of just apologizing for overreacting, and hopefully he'll get back on the field and go away from this, or get away from this foot injury with the skin and everything. So also I think John Gruden said that he'll play week 1, so that's a thing too. So that was news around the league plus some Redskins stuff. We're playing Cincinnati at FedEx Field on Thursday, so hopefully we see. I heard that Colt McCoy will not play. I think he's a healthy scratch. I think my prediction right now is Case Keenum will be the starter for week 1. I also saw some reports on Instagram that Montez Sweat will make his debut in the preseason on Thursday. I'm telling you guys, I was like, this goes back to the draft. I was so happy. I would have been happy if we took Montez Sweat at 15. That guy, I really like. I see the potential. Misdiagnosed with the heart. The doctors misdiagnosed this by a mile. But man, that guy has potential. He looks like Julius Peppers, plays like Julius Peppers, fast, like same 4-yard dash as RG3. I've said that in previous videos. The guy is strong, 6'5", or I think 6'6". Man, yeah, guys, I can't wait to see this guy play. I know this is kind of bad. I mean, I wouldn't say bad, but it's kind of like, this is probably what other Redskins fans wouldn't say. I guess something. I think I'm more excited about Sweat than Haskins, but that's just my opinion. So anyway, guys, talk about that. Hopefully Haskins plays good. Hopefully he plays for at least 2 quarters. I want him to see him go with first stringers. That would be pretty good. I want to see McLaurin. He didn't play first preseason. I think the Redskins staff see him as an all-starter, and I think the potential is there. And he's going to play and take over at Jamison Crowder and even play a better role. So, yeah, guys. That's pretty much what I want to talk about. Hail to the Wizards. Hail to the Redskins. All right, y'all. Peace.